Well, welcome all, and welcome Mr. Barry Peatling to the Barry Peatling Sport Show.
And welcome to you, Colin Sutcliffe, and all my viewers in the state and all around the world. It's a very, very cold day, about 8 degrees here in this house.
Freezing and wind.
I had that fire going for about 2 hours, which is unbelievable. I don't generally have fires on this time of day, Colin.
Wind chill factor is high.
It's just very cold.
Very, very cold. Now, before we get into the news of the week, we've got a couple of things from yesteryear.
Yeah, this is a very good award I actually went runners-up to in 1967, I think it was in Shepparton.
Yep, this is when you were playing at
Lemnos,
Lemnos, a key, your head award. So as a rover, you were up the goal-kicking ladder.
I think I was running fourth, I finished up runners-up in the goal-kicking too, Colin. That was about 5 games before the season. What did I go, 40-something goals in?
So it's 43.
And I finished up with Fred McMahon, actually won it. The 2 rows finished first and second in the comp. That fellow there, Fred Owens, on top there, he won it. Took me by about 5, but and I finished second. And we're the 2 rows in the comp. No full forwards.
Sportsman of the week.
There's a little cutting over there. And
it says that you showed real class. You brought up the Swans' 15th goal.
Dashed around the pack, took the knock off me, ruckman ball, turned around. Got through about 3 or 4 plays and snapped a goal, and he wrote it on the paper, so that was pretty good. And there's my Richmond photos to prove everybody they did play for Richmond.
So just get that right there. There you are, just here.
That was down Putt Road, and that fellow behind me, he said, "Barry, look, they've taken a photo." So I jumped out in the line.
Who are the few of the key players at the front here?
Well, Neville Crow's there, and Paul Richardson, Matthew Richardson's father, Ron McDonald, Paddy Ganane. Oh, you wouldn't probably know them.
Yeah, but other people on the...
Paddy Ganane, who else would be there? Just look here, a little captain.
Captain Cook. This is Barry having a Captain Cook.
Cole Saddington, and Paul Richardson, Paddy Ganane, mentioned them. Mike Patterson, big Mike Patterson. Barry Muldoon, and Jack Dye Jr., Jack Dye's son.
Right.
Actually, he was behind me. There he is there. Jack Dye Jr. there.
Right. Very good.
That was back in the dark age.
A little bit from yesteryear.
But that's just to prove the viewers I did play for Richmond.
Now, Chelsea, another bye.
Another bye, yeah.
Or split round.
Split round, or whatever they call it. There was no game on, it was very boring. You get yourself all ready for every week, and this last weekend you don't know what to do with yourself.
So
I got over it, Colin.
You got over it. Yeah. Got over it. We have other results of the other games.
I've got the games here. The Pines, Karingles kicked 13 goals against Pines.
Wow.
I mean, they kicked 2 against us.
Yeah.
The Pines was 19-15 to Karingles 13-11. They must have recruited 4 or 5 players the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's probably the best game for this year.
I mean, they're a good side, Pines.
Yeah.
They're the best side we've played. Anyway, Mount Eliza 14-14 versus Long Beach. Thrash 3-11.
Wow. Seaford Mornington?
Mornington 19 goals 5.
Wow, good effort.
Seaford 6-7. Geez, they're going... We beat Seaford, but didn't we? But didn't Seaford beat someone last week? One of the good sides?
Didn't Seaford beat someone last week is the question?
I think, well...
Now my research team, the producer of the show, just handing me a piece of paper now.
I hope he's got the right bit of paper there, Mr. Producer.
And you were asking about Seaford, weren't you?
Yeah.
The producer has said that they beat Bomb Beach, but Bomb Beach only by about 5 goals.
5 goals, but Karinga, I cannot believe it. They kicked 4 goals in 4 weeks.
Yeah, no, they kicked 7 goals last week.
I mean, before us, we played them, and we only let them kick 2.
Hang on, I recall that when we played Karingal, they kicked 4 or 5 goals in the
first quarter. That's right, yeah. And then we kicked one after that. That's right, yeah.
So it is a split round, which means that what happens to Chelsea? Well, who are they playing next week?
YCW. That's the finish of the round, is it? Yeah, because there's a game on the... I nearly went down and watched Seaford on Saturday, but it was too bloody cold.
Chelsea, YCW, and then Langwarrin and Edie Asp.
That finishes the round.
Finishes the round.
Then we have a straight through. We have one every set.
Yeah,
game every week. Thank God for that, Mr. MPL. And everybody's having a go at the MPL League too.
Yes.
Big serious trouble here, eh?
They actually sacked the board. The whole board has been sacked.
Well, there you go.
That's latest news. You heard it here first.
Well, I read it last week. They're going to get sacked, so they got sacked.
Yep, all gone. Clean out, total clean out. No confidence. They're like the Greek government.
Well, they were good, aren't they? Yeah. But they've been lacking. They've got no idea running the competition. I don't know who's running the competition. Who's running it? They've got a. I might call me.
Scarecrow.
They probably call me.
They've got a Scarecrow operating with. They probably would. Let them see. Mornington Peninsula European Football League. Please check out these videos, and this is an audition tape.
Yeah, well, look, I've got a rough idea how to run a competition. I tell you, at least I'd keep everything moving and flowing.
Going forward.
The whole board's been sacked.
Yes, no confidence.
When did you find that out?
I found that out on.
You get these scoops. You come up.
Yeah, I got the scoops on Thursday last week.
Well, there you go.
No, Friday morning.
Who's running the show?
Got some sort of a scarecrow and a mannequin.
Well, there you go. I mean, the football clubs can run their own game, but
yes,
we don't. Yes, but they've got no idea around the competition anyway. Okay,
Barry, let's talk about Richmond. They win on Friday night.
Well, it was to start, Colin. It was a very pathetic sort of day for football, and it was a very slippery condition. That brings all these ordinary sides back to the level of a good side.
Yeah. Well, GWS are not an ordinary side.
Well, they're not going. It's third last, are they?
No, they're about 10th.
Well, that's third last. It was only, it's 18, I think it was 18 sides, I can't,
Well, it's not 1975.
No, that's right, yeah, but that was a bit out of the track there, but no, they, well, I listened to it and I backed them to win by 39.5 points, and I was miles out, but I tuned in, and they're behind most of the day. You need to lower your anticipation. Yes. But no, look, I didn't know it was going to be wet, did I? They're 9th, right? And if they would have won that game, they would be in the 8th. Well, there you go. That proves that was a pretty good winner overall. They have lost a few of their big men, though. That was a great... Look, they kicked 5 goals, 6 in the last quarter, Colin, which was 5-6. It shows a little bit of maturity. In the past, Richmond would have lost by a goal. Would have lost. And they just... Look, I was... Listen, the radio. And the wireless. I don't like listening. Cause was it on the telly? No. It was. Not my TV. Yeah, I watched it on Channel 7. Friday night. Was it Friday night? No. Oh, Saturday Arvo, wasn't it? Saturday afternoon. Yeah. Not televised, that's right, right. Because I checked every paper. But they, it was a great fight back. They should have won. I mean, Miles missed a goal from 20 yards out. Yeah. And they're 3 points in front. No, it was a wake-up call. But they won. They've got home by 9 points. And I mean, so they're 9th. I thought they were right down the line. So that was a pretty good win. It's the Gold Coast that are... Gold Coast Suns. Yeah, down the ladder. And Richmond play next week, do you know? Yes. St Kilda. Carlton. Then St Kilda. Look, St Kilda, I told you before we come in here today. Yeah. I told you weeks ago that St Kilda are going to be a very good side, and I've seen them smash Essendon. They've got some very, very classy players, St Kilda. Big fellas too. Not bad. I reckon Rich will have to be very wary about them in 2 weeks' time. Not too shabby. I have a word to Damien Hardwick during the week and say, listen mate, be ready for him. Be there or be square. Now, Nick Kyrgios, can he go all the way? Well, I reckon he's got a lot of mongoloon in that fella, but I'll tell you something about Bernard Tomic before we get back to Nick Kyrgios. He's got to shut his mouth. So smarten up. He's getting talking like his old man. Look, I watched him play Djokovic. He can play. They get too big for their boots, though. I mean, it had nothing to do with him. There's no reason to start bagging Pat. Look, he'll get the flick. Yeah. Rafter won't put up with that rubbish, and now Nick Kyrgios is saying, I'm backing Bernard Tomic. Forget all about him, Nick, and just stick to your own game. He can play this fella. Yeah. He just don't like any of the tennis players now. Well, Nick's all right. They've all got their attitudes. Well, I think Tomic's older than Kyrgios. Slightly, yeah, a little bit. And they're both Eastern European, aren't they? One's Greek and one's Ukraine, aren't they? Yugoslav or something. Well, his old man's nuts, but no, I've seen him. He's got. God, he's he's 6'7". Yeah, they're all pretty big, aren't they? No, I think he'll make the... Kyrgios can go all the way. I reckon he's got the talent and he's got the temperament to win, I reckon, get in the semi-finals anyway. If he wins tonight, goes in the semi-finals, doesn't he? Oh, I don't know. What's today? Possibly, Monday. Yeah. Semi-finals. No, I think it's quarterfinals. If he wins today, it's quarterfinals. Quarterfinals now. On Wednesday, I think. I think quarterfinals on Wednesday, semi-finals on Friday, and then the big one on Sunday. Well, he's got to win tonight. Yeah. But I think he will. I don't know who he's playing, but I think he will. Could the big chance to go all the way.
Now the first test, Cardiff, starting on Wednesday, Barry. Prediction?
Well, prediction I will win, but just before we come in here, I was telling you about, I cannot believe James Fulton has been picked up for drunk driving, and he's in jail.
Yep. 3 times over the limit.
And he's been barred from the one days. I don't think he'll play over there now.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, he's our future number 1 star.
Ryan Harris? What about Ryan Harris?
Well, he's only 40. You know,
35?
You got to time's up for Ryan because he keeps getting injured.
Break his leg.
We've got plenty of...
He retired.
Mitch Stark, you see him, he doesn't, when he gets wickets, he bowls them all out.
Hazelwood.
Just Hazelwood and Stark and Johnson, we can do without Ryan Harris. But he's been a great
asset.
Great campaigner for Australia.
Well, give us your Ashes prediction then, Barry.
Well, I'd say that we won't lose a test, but I'd say we'll probably win at least, I'd say 3-0.
3-0 and 2 drawn.
Yep, could be a lot of draws over there.
I reckon it might be 4-1 Australia, and I'll tell you why, because I think England will be more aggressive, and which will tend to more results.
You see, once they get in, they start getting sort of about 200, they just bat from 2 days and make about 50, and that stuffs the whole game up.
Yeah, maybe. So yours is 3-0 and mine's 4-1.
They won't lose. Australia won't lose.
4-1 England way. Australia's way, sorry.
Yep.
Okay, so cheerios, Barry.
Cheerios, yeah, Annie and Carl. Another 2 days, the last 2 days.
Burn out.
Can you, look, how many times I said, can you believe it? I mean, we have an hour's breakdown here.
Yeah, and you have a nervous breakdown.
I've got to have 3 or 4 visits to the hospital.
Yeah.
And that, 2 days that viewers out there, 2 days with no power. And it was 40 degrees. I mean, the death rate over there, I mean, there's a lot of old people in the Philippines. They probably wouldn't put them on record, would they? So just whack them.
Yeah. Roll them out.
Don't worry.
Put them in the ditch.
Put them, just see you later, Charlie. But no. But anyway, that's what they've got to put up with.
So cheerios to her.
And of course, Felicity and her mum, Freddie, and the dog, they might be back. I don't know whether she said she'd be back for the Frankston Ycw game. But I think her and her mum have gone to the Gold Coast.
AWOL.
No, they've gone to the Gold Coast for 4 or 5 days. Check
out a bit of talent up there.
No, fresh air. So if you're watching this video, Felicity, I hope you're enjoying yourself, whatever you're doing, you and your mum, and if you're up in the Gold Coast, you've got some nice warm weather, because it's bloody freezing here. What's the language, Gary? And of course, Stuart Brook. Now, how's your leg going, Stuart? I didn't see you on the weekend. Oh, no, because there was no game. He said 2 weeks ago he had 4 weeks, he reckons, before he gets, when he twisted his knee about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So how's it going, Stuart? How's your lovely wife going, the little baby? Cute, you got a handsome little baby there, you got.
Right.
Yeah. So I hope everything's going right, Stuart and Terry. We'll be lucky, might be back in a couple of weeks playing. Bobby Martel and his wife, he's been watching the video. As I told you all about Bobby last week, once he needed the interview. Hope you're enjoying the video, Bobby, and you and your wife. I don't know what your wife's name is. Of course, PH, Shandy and Carlos. And how's it going, Jerry? They got out of that party. I got a ring from PH last week. That was a bit of a quiet
patch.
Telling Jerry to stick with the Tigers, Jerry. We're going to be, I reckon, we have a very good chance to finish the top 4.
Yeah, possible.
Very good chance, because our percentage is going up.
Sneak in, yeah.
And PH, the old stomach's going a bit better now. I'm starting to feel probably about 80% I am at the moment. Coming reasonably good, and he hasn't had his hernia operation yet.
Who?
Phil. They booked him in April. What's this one now?
July.
And when he's still got the pain in his stomach and all that stuff, but hopefully you'll get some good news and get put in hospital and get rid of those hernias, Phil. And I mean, as I said, him and I got pains. He's got the left hand side, I've got mine's on the right hand side, so there we are. But anyway, that's just nearly about all for today, Colin Sutcliffe.
Yes.
So, it's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
See you next week. Bye bye.